just make my life easy. The truck is already hard. It's Ride with me here, and today we're taking yet another amazing trip to somewhere really special. And so if you're new here, please do well to hop on and ride with me simply by tapping on subscribe below and on the bell icon to turn on post notifications. Amazing people, I am back again at Motor and Automobiles because they have the best fleet of cars, and they have given me today's ride, which everyone actually really would want to see. And so if you love this, do not forget to hit subscribe below like I said earlier, and let us get on today's video. Today, I am taking you on a mad ride, something I haven't really done before. If I haven't done this before, actually, I am doing the 2020 Toyota Hilux in the trim SR5. That is my bad boy for today. Now, looking at the front end, the front design, the exterior design, you can see that it's actually still part of the 2016 generation, and so there hasn't been very much changes. We still have basically the same headlamps, LED fog lights. The grills are the same. Everything still looks the same, basically. So this 2020 comes standard on all trims with the Toyota Safety Sense driver assistant feature. Yeah, so unlike other predecessors, that used to come in like 1 or 2 trims, but now every trim has it, which I find pretty amazing. Bad boy here comes in various body types, you know, curvy, straight, flat bum, big breast. Okay, don't mind me. Of course, it comes as a single cabin, an extra cabin, which is like one door with an extra seat at the back, and the double cabin, which I have here on this particular SR5. And so this bad boy here also comes in various trims. We have the Workmate, the SR, the SR5, the Rogue, the Rugged, and the Rugged X. Rugged and Rugged X comes standard with the off-road package. So yeah. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. So if we move over to the side, you see that this bad boy here, of course, this doesn't come with the off-road package, and so you can tell that it's a bit different, but it does come. You can still take it off-road. This is good for the roads we have here in this particular region, and people of Australia love this car. And so this bad boy here, I have the hood popped now, and it is powered by a 2.8 liter inline 4-cylinder, which is paired with a 6-speed manual transmission. Of course, it has like an automatic variant, but this particular one has a manual transmission gear. Of course, it exerts about 130 kilowatts of brake horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque. I almost said pound feet because I'm so used to pound feet, but yes, Newton meters of torque. When it comes to fuel economy, of course, for a truck in this class, this does about 8.7 liter per 100 kilometers, so that is pretty good. And just like I know I made a mistake earlier, but that actually this car actually rolls on 18-inch wheels. Now, of course, when we're talking about ground clearance, this car is pretty okay. It does about 279 millimeters of ground clearance, and when it comes to wading through water depth, that's for a car that can swim, this does really good. We're talking about 700 millimeters of water depth. Oh my god, that is actually really lit. Powertrain, of course, the drivetrain. This is a 4-wheel drive truck. And so now we are in the Hilux, and I really would say that I like what I'm seeing, although I'm not very excited about it, but I do like what I'm seeing. Okay, so basically we are presented with a well-designed interior design, or interior actually, splashed all over with satanic black and tomato red. Or should we call this red wine red? I don't know, something like that, sure. Of course, on the dash here, we have a bit of leather, plastic, and well, it's Toyota, and it's not very much a luxury car, so that's okay. Now, on the 2020, of course, we have our infotainment display here. Let me just turn on the car. This car does come with a key, of course. This is not the keyless ignition one, so I'm just going to turn on the car. Now the car is on, of course, and you can see, I was talking about the infotainment screen earlier. It's pretty basic for a 2020 truck. I expected a lot more. Not much as this has actually graced us with touchscreen, so it's actually touch screen. But you have this tiny other screen here. Then you have, of course, the climate control, the climate zones controls rather down here. Then, of course, our 6-speed manual. And just like I said, the Hilux comes in an automatic variant, but this is manual. Then we have our cup holders here. Then of course driving modes, we have eco and power mode, so it's easier to change our driving modes just from here. A lot more handbrakes. Yay! Extra storage with absolutely no USB ports inside. Wow. Then we have our sweet leather steering wheel, which is precise and light actually. Of course, we have our controls right here, driver assistant controls, then we have our media controls, we have our other controls. See how to get in the back of, well, the double cabin of the Hilux. Okay, let me just talk about the car generally. So this is the back seat. Of course, this is like I said, plastic bags because it's brand new, fresh off the boat, guys. Yeah, so this is the back seat, and I won't say I'm actually very pleased. This is with the driver's seat a bit forward, and this is with the passenger seat a bit backward. So if I sit here, I'm going to have no leg room. But here, I do have some okay enough leg room. But if there's someone really big driving in front, that's going to be a huge problem, actually. This is actually not too thin. I'm 5'8". Headroom isn't it at all. Then if someone like, maybe I have a younger sister who is actually 6'2", she was sitting right here in the back, she's going to be shedding premium tears. Like, if I'm only going to put her in this car if I really don't like her at all, and I love that girl. She's also going to hit her head on this grab handle. Really? But anyway, I like the material of the seats. It's really beautiful. There are no air vents at the back, but of course we have our back seat pockets, which are, well, like back seat pockets. Then we have our safety stuff here. We have our fire extinguisher. Okay, scratch that. But yeah, everything, I like how everything just matches, you know, the gray, like gray wigs, you know, red wine red, or these are tomato red kits right here. Everything is okay. I like that you can actually sit here. Now, if I'm going to be honest with myself, I'm not going to put anybody right here in the middle, because this is going to be super tight. Imagine, should I just show you? Let me just show you. Oh. Okay, so this is me in the middle. And like I said, if I'm sitting at this side, I don't have any leg room at all. So this is me in the middle, and I already don't have leg room. So imagine I'm moving to this side. That is going to be epic, of course. Well, we have our door design made of plastic. Then we have the speakers down here. Of course, extra storage, cup holders for your water bottles. Then we have our power controlled window controls, grab handle. Everything is great except for the seating. Now, this is something else that I actually really want to show you. This is a 2020 car. For a car like this, why isn't there something that I can use to bring this down? Why do I have to dig my fingers inside and bring it out? But it does present us with some, you know, really nice cup holding space. Okay, let's just go and check out the back, right? Would you believe that this car is actually on, but it's so silent? Should I rev it? Should I rev it? We'll get back to that later. Now, this is the back design. Of course, it does look like the Hilux, not much as they kind of made a few changes to the regular Hilux that everybody drives, but this is 2020. It's a bit different, but it's no different. It still looks like the Hilux, to be honest. With a few extra controls and features that they added, doesn't really seem too different from the others. Of course, we have our tail lights. Then we have our exhaust pipe right here, which is just truck-like. Then Toyota badging 4x4, yes, because it's a 4x4 car. Then we have the trim SR5. This is the one that Nigerian daddies and mommies used to like to use and travel, especially when they are doing road trips to the east, passing Benin Road, Lagos Ibadan Expressway. I just, you know. So now popping this part, so let's see how much worth of space we have. Oh, this is pretty heavy. Okay, so right now we're checking out the back, and this can actually take a whooping 925 kilograms. Okay, actually, of whatever. Okay, so this is actually pretty decent. It's pretty good, especially for a truck this size. I'm impressed. This is one thing to impress me. So now this is something. If you want to put things all the way in there, you either have to try this way, or you have to try this way and push it in, or you have to try it so. Okay, I can't actually even climb it. How am I going to do that? Oh my god, or should I just Should I do that? What do you think? But anyway, this is going to be difficult. Imagine trying to put in, maybe this is that period where there's fuel scarcity, or you have to go to the market, or you're traveling and you have to put things inside. This is going to be really difficult. But that's about it at the back here. There's nothing really special about it. Oh, then we have our bumper hanging in there. It's supposed to be here. I honestly don't get the point of that. That's stuff you step on the bumper if this actually comes out, because I still will not be able to step on it still. Do you think that actually makes sense? Tell me in my comment section, would you? So it comes with a whole lot of safety and technology features, and I'm going to tell you a few of them. Of course, this comes with that pre-collision safety system with day and night pedestrian detection. Basically, in layman terms, it means that, of course, there's a pre-collision system available, and then there's the day and night pedestrian detection system. Okay, I just literally narrated the same thing I said earlier, but I think that's simple enough. Okay, let me just, again, it simply means that before you ram into something or somebody, well, it does have a camera, like an infrared camera, which can see, and so it's going to warn you, it's going to give you that beeping sign. Of course, this comes also with the high-speed active cruise control, or like other cars that don't actually have high speed, they have cruise control, but they don't have high-speed active cruise control. So this is a plus for this bad boy. So yeah, there's a whole lot of other stuff. Basically, all that you would find in the previous Hilux is here, but with a new few upgrades. So it's fun to drive. Of course, there's actual like warning with, of course, steering assistance. Then you have the road sign assistant. Yeah, your car can actually read road signs. And then this car comes with 7 airbags scattered all around the car. So this makes me feel like Mercedes. You know the way Mercedes likes to pamper their owners with multiple airbags, but this has 7. Is 7 a lot? I don't think so. But with Mercedes, they have multiple. So yeah, this is Toyota showing that they actually really do care, which is a great thing. It's actually a really good thing. They tried. So give them a plus for this one too. Brings me to the things about the Hilux that I do not like. Let me show you the first one. Getting in. Getting into this car for a girl as small as I am is an actual sport, especially because, well, this driver seat is forward, so the person that sits at my back can actually have space. So this place is tight. Tight, really tight. Now, something else you'd have to, I have to tell you about is the infotainment system. Now, the infotainment system, in as much as they made it partially touch screen, there are no knobs to control it, and so there are buttons where you push, power, increase volume, lower volume, change. Really, Lord. Then, of course, there's no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto on the infotainment that compatible with your infotainment system. This is 2020. How can you be telling me that there's no Apple CarPlay and Android Auto? I already spoke about the tight seats. In as much as the double cabin idea is actually a really great and generous one, thanks to Toyota. I understand that they didn't want to make the Hilux long. Well, that'll make it the Tacoma, won't it? But technically, this back seat is tight, like really tight. It's tight. Head and leg room, not very encouraging. So it's just, it's basic, actually. When it comes to driving experience, driving on roads isn't the most perfect. In fact, it's actually jittery, but it's still okay. It's actually still really great. There's also the part of the grab handles. Okay, there's none here, but there's one here, and those at the back. So, okay, there's one, perfect here. This would actually be really perfect, not this extra one in front. And this at the back would have actually been great, but not this extra one at the top. What if I hit my head? I can simply hold on to this, really. That is a very generous thing, but I think we're actually overdoing it. Then, the interior design, this is beautiful because it comes in red. Now, if you take a look at this in black, it's going to look very plain and very, it doesn't look very 2020, but it is great. It is okay, especially for the class it is in and for the price it is going at, which I'm going to be telling you very soon. This thing, like, okay, I'm trying to pop the bonnet and then this can actually stand on its own, so I have to take this, ow, okay, forgive me, down, imagine. And then I close, oh my God, this is actually really heavy. I close this, Really, in 2020, we still have something like that. Why would they just make my life easy? The truck is already hard. This bad boy here is actually super reliable, very safe, and I do like the ride. This particular one doesn't come with an off-road package, but it still can go off-road, and so it's perfect for my region and for regions. It's perfect for Africa. Another regions, that are similar, maybe good for places where trucks are very common. So this is mad. And at Motown here, this manual option is going for 20 million naira for a brand new 2020 model. Where in this world have you seen it? That is actually really late. At the moment, they don't have the automatic transmission, but those are coming in really soon. And so you can actually place an order so they can keep units for you when you come. Yeah, and those go for 24 million naira. That is actually really late. So like I said, highly reliable, very safe, great for rough terrains. And so yeah, that's it. So now to my verdict. Do I reckon you totally ignore this car, or should you consider it, or should you just go right ahead and buy it? Okay, that was Matt Watson's line. But I think you should get it actually. Only one car really comes close. One car in its class does really come close, and that's the Ford Ranger. This does have a great stereo system that it has above the Ford Ranger. The Ford Ranger is better than the Hilux though, but this is still a very great option. And so I totally reckon you should get it, like totally. Like I said, it's just 20 million naira if you're buying it in Nigeria from Motown Automobiles, and 24 million naira at Motown Automobiles for the automatic transmission. So yes guys, that's about it. Yes guys, so we've arrived at our destination today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like what you have just seen, please do want to give me a thumbs up. If you think the Hilux is a very good ride, please tell me in the comment section and tell me why you think it's actually a lot better than I said it is. But it's good, because Ride With Me says so. Anyway, do want to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Also, before you head out, do want to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Of course, turn on post notifications by tapping on the bell icon below. And I will see you on Instagram. If you haven't joined the family yet, go there. It's Ride With Me on Instagram. And I will see you next time. Happy New Year once again, guys. I love you.